It all begins with a feeling rather than an official announcement, a subtle online tension that gradually escalates into a loud uproar. Drake, recognized for his calculated silence and surprising moves, has re-entered the spotlight of controversy not through a formal release or a planned campaign, but via a YouTube livestream. There was no press release or prior notice, just an unfiltered look into the mind of an artist who refuses to disappear from the public eye, especially concerning Kendrick Lamar. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. On Friday night, as many in America were settling in for the weekend, Drake took to the internet to take charge of the narrative. His live stream, titled Iceman Episode 1, was more than just a casual drive through Toronto in a van with cryptic branding. It was a statement, a reminder, and for some, a challenge. This challenge came in the form of a brand new single, What Did I Miss?, which quickly became the centerpiece of the stream and reignited one of hip-hop's fiercest rivalries, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. As soon as the beat dropped, fans sensed something significant was unfolding. This wasn't just a new song, it was a vibe, one that seemed designed for analysis rather than mere enjoyment. When Drake delivered the now infamous line, "I saw bro in the pop-out with them but been dick riding gang since," headlines. The internet exploded. It was direct and unmistakable, a clear jab at Kendrick Lamar, referencing the pop-out, Kendrick's star-studded Juneteenth concert in Los Angeles in 2024. This concert not only featured West Coast icons like Dr. Dre, Tyler, The Creator, and YG, but also marked Kendrick's return after a period of silence and tension with Drake. By mentioning that event alongside Headlines, his breakout hit from 2011, Drake accused Kendrick of being disloyal and opportunistic, of riding waves, switching sides, and pretending. This diss was deliberate and multi-layered. It implied that Kendrick, despite his recent success and efforts to promote unity, has always been in Drake's orbit. While Kendrick used the pop-out to draw a line, Drake believes he has always been the main figure. The line, delivered in Drake's signature calm yet incisive style, was not shouted but articulated with precision. This isn't the first time Drake has voiced his grievances through music, but this track feels different. Following Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, which broke streaming records and became an anti-Drake anthem, many expected Drake to take a step back. The accusations Kendrick made, particularly those suggesting Drake's alleged inappropriate behavior, were not just lyrical insults. They posed a threat to his reputation. For weeks, Drake remained unusually quiet. It seems that silence has finally been broken. However, What Did I Miss? Is not exclusively about Kendrick. It also explores the repercussions and evolving relationships surrounding Drake. Listeners quickly noticed lines that convey feelings of betrayal, disappointment, and changing loyalties, possibly even from individuals Drake once viewed as friends. One theory gaining popularity online suggests that Drake may be subtly targeting LeBron James. Indeed, LeBron, the basketball icon and longtime supporter of Drake, was spotted at Kendrick Lamar's pop-out concert. While his name isn't explicitly mentioned in the song, fans have pointed out certain phrases and tonal shifts that seem to hint at criticism. Lines referencing those who were once standing beside me, now hanging with the enemy, have sparked speculation. Did Drake feel blindsided by LeBron's public support for Kendrick? Was he let down by someone he has admired and been close to for years? In an era where celebrity friendships and alliances are both public and delicate, Drake's decision to reference LeBron in this manner is significant. He knows fans will make the connections and that the internet thrives on speculation. In many ways, this is intentional. During the live stream, Drake didn't clarify anything. He created intrigue. Driving the Iceman van through Toronto, interacting with fans, and even sitting in a warehouse eating while watching old footage of himself, he crafted an image of contemplation and control. But everything was deliberate. Every shot of the van, every snippet of the song, every expression, it all pointed to one conclusion. Drake is fully aware of the storm he's stepping into, and he embraces it. What Did I Miss? Serves as both a reintroduction and a challenge. On the surface, it doesn't scream diss record, but beneath its polished production and melodic style lies a clear animosity. a man who is hurt but not defeated, a king unwilling to give up his throne without a fight. The rollout adds to the drama. The van featured a fake phone number and a mysterious website, the-iceman.com. Fans quickly began tracking the van's actual movements. Social media buzzed with videos and photos of the truck seen in various spots around Toronto. Some labeled it performance art, while others viewed it as trolling. Regardless of how it's categorized, it was effective. The excitement is tangible. Reactions to the song have been mixed. Some fans praise Drake for staying relevant and not allowing Kendrick's momentum to silence him. Others feel the diss is weak, indirect, and too late. They argue that Kendrick's responses, Euphoria, Meet the Grahams, and Not Like Us, were more impactful, cutting deeper, and left Drake scrambling. There's another perspective to consider regarding What Did I Miss? One that views it not as a definitive attack but as a calculated, gradual approach. Drake has always been strategic. He doesn't act impulsively. Instead, he evaluates the situation, adapts, and adjusts his strategy. While this single may not be his most aggressive move, it could mark the beginning of a larger plan to challenge Kendrick's narrative advantage. This is where the anticipated album, Iceman, comes into play. If What Did I Miss? Is the opening move, then Iceman could represent a more extensive strategy. Although Drake hasn't revealed much, it's evident he's deliberately creating a specific atmosphere, cold, detached, and precise. The title, Iceman, suggests someone who remains unfazed, focused, and emotionally controlled, implying he's embracing a villainous role. Elements like the live stream, the van, and the website all point to a carefully orchestrated release. It signifies a new chapter and a new persona. Focusing on the music, one of the most striking features of What Did I Miss? Is how Drake blends personal issues with larger themes. He's not just targeting Kendrick, he's also addressing fame, loyalty, and betrayal. He grapples with the pressures of a decade-long reign and the consequences of a declining empire. The line between genuine self-reflection and calculated self-pity is thin, but Drake knows how to walk it. His delivery feels nuanced. He doesn't shout or express anger. Rather, he speaks as someone who fully grasps the dynamics at play, recognizing that there's no need to raise his voice when everyone is already listening. However, despite the subtlety, fans are looking for answers. Will this track heighten tensions? Will Kendrick respond, or does he feel his position is already secure? Will Iceman include more direct attacks, or will it provide a broader commentary on Drake's place in an evolving rap scene? What about LeBron? Will he respond to the perceived betrayal? Is Drake truly calling him out, or are fans overanalyzing vague language? What will happen if Kendrick drops Not Like Us PT2, or decides to stay quiet? This rivalry goes beyond just lyrics. It represents differing ideologies, two unique figures showcasing contrasting visions of rap stardom. Kendrick embodies the thoughtful, introspective, and poetic artist, while Drake represents the commercially successful, emotionally savvy superstar. Their conflict reflects a broader shift in hip-hop, a battle between depth and spectacle, between underground values and mainstream influence. In this context, What Did I Miss? Becomes more than just a song. It signifies a crucial moment in rap, marking a clear distinction and reminding us that Drake still has plenty to express, and that Kendrick's influence hasn't silenced all voices. Regardless of whether his verses resonate as strongly as before, Drake recognizes something that many overlook. Controversy always draws attention. His recent live stream attracted hundreds of thousands of viewers, and the track quickly began trending across various platforms. Even though Iceman hasn't been released yet, it's already one of the most anticipated rap albums of the year. So here we are, witnessing another chapter in one of the genre's most captivating rivalries. The barbs have been exchanged, the boundaries have been set, and fans are once again taking sides. Amid all this, Drake is casually cruising through Toronto, rapping about themes of betrayal, fame, and his place in the world, daring anyone, Kendrick, LeBron, the fans, to claim he's no longer a contender. One thing is clear, he's far from finished. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.